Can I go to the other courtroom, please?
Running over my rights.
Are you waiving your right to be present in this courtroom?
I'm not waiving anything.
Then the answer is no.
I'm making a request.
Then the answer
Oh
is
my
no.
God.
Then how's it? So what? You gonna try to force me to?
I ain't trying to. I don't know if you've noticed this, Daryl, but if you look down, you'll see some shackles on your feet. So you're gonna be wherever I put you. It's what I'm saying, okay? He's just
Are
a
you waiver of
Daryl.
that right?
I am not going to consent to anything that I don't understand, and I will not answer any questions that I don't understand. I'm merely making a request
Well,
to
he ain't
not be
answering
present
shit,
in these
what he's saying,
proceedings.
because he don't understand nothing.
And to be in the other courtroom.
Again, as I've stated numerous times now for the record, I will not answer or comply with anything I do not understand.
Oh, Daryl, don't be like that.
I'm not making a voluntary waiver.
Don't be like that, Daryl. Come on.
Are you willing to be, let me rephrase that.
Yeah, rephrase it.
If I have you stay in this courtroom, are you willing to follow the rules of decorum and courtesy?
I do not understand the question you are asking.
Are you willing to
Don't understand
not
that either.
interrupt the proceedings with disruptive behavior?
I do not understand the questions that you are asking.
Well, given that he won't answer the questions directly, for now he is to remain in this courtroom.
I'm requesting to not be in this courtroom.
But you
Yeah, I
won't
know.
go through, you won't answer my questions regarding that, sir.
I did. I told you I don't understand.
That's not answering the question,
You
sir.
asked me a question, I answered it. I don't understand. How can I answer something that I do not understand, Your Honor?
Hey, Miss Spaz.
All right, let me start with the jury instruction.
You'll start with,
One I would
start
like
with subject
to.
matter jurisdiction?
No, I've declined that already, sir. I'm not going to address
Under
that
what
further.
law? Under what lawful law?
Sir, please do not interrupt me again with the topic of subject matter jurisdiction, or you run the risk of forfeiting your right to be present in this courtroom.
Then let me go in the other courtroom then.
Are you willing to engage in a discussion about that, sir? I need to make an appropriate record.
I just told you that I don't understand the questions you're asking. What do you want me to do? I can't answer something I don't understand.
Can't answer no questions. I don't know
I
what the
believe
hell
you're
you talking
choosing
about.
not to answer them,
You can
sir.
believe what you want to believe. I believe that you hiding stuff from the jury. I believe you haven't been impartial or fair. You haven't let me even enter anything into evidence, which is my right to do so.
Your
But it
rights
doesn't
are not
matter what we
unfettered,
believe,
sir.
Your Honor. I'm merely stating a request to not be present for these proceedings. I cannot answer the
Sir,
questions
it-
you are asking me
It
because I
seems to
don't
me
understand them.
You understand your right to be present in the courtroom. Are you telling me you
I don't understand
that right?
anything. Nope. I don't understand. Nope.
Then you're going to stay here for now.
And under what lawful law? You can't force me to stay somewhere that I'm making a request not to. You can't make me understand. You can't force me to understand what I don't understand. You can't force that.
I need to address one of the jury instructions, number 315.
So, Your Honor, I'm trying to make a request to not be present in these matters without disrupting the courtroom, as you say that I do.
Special questions
Will you
that
answer
are
that, Your
on the
Honor?
guilty verdicts only. They did appear to be proper. Again, just some grammatical things, but I believe those are all accurate.
Can I
I'll
go to
turn
the other courtroom?
state.
Since you don't have to answer any questions, but I have to answer all. Can I just go to the other courtroom?
Not at this time.
Why not? I keep telling you I don't understand these proceedings, and you just keep running right over my rights, like you don't even hear me saying anything.
Attorney Bazier, you handed the verdict forms. Go ahead.
Can I go to the other courtroom, please?
Running over my rights.
Are you waiving your right to be present in this courtroom?
I'm not waiving anything.
Then the answer is no.
I'm making a request.
Then the answer
Oh
is
my
no.
God.
Then how's it? So what? You gonna try to force me to?
I ain't trying to do shit. I don't know if you've noticed this, Daryl, but if you look down, you'll see some shackles on your feet. Shackles on your feet. So you're gonna be wherever I put you. It's what I'm saying, okay? If I wanted to, as the judge, I could take those shackles, hook them to the back of a goddamn toilet, and there you would be, shackled to the toilet. So you gonna be wherever I say you's gonna be. And that's that on that. No cap.
Interrupt and do all this so you
I'm
can
not
make the
forcing you,
record
sir. I'd
and
like
make
you
it
to be
seem like
here.
I forfeited something that I came in here as
Hey,
soon as we got
Louise.
on the record and made a request to not be present for these proceedings. But when I'm making a request to avoid the drama and all that,
Sir,
Daryl, think of it like this. If you had asked to be sent home today, do you think that we would send you home today? So what is making you think that you just get the request to be placed places? I'm just saying. What is giving you that impression that you are living in a world at this point in your life where you have choices, honey? The fact that you up in here trying to be choosy is hilarious. I would prefer to be in the other room, Your Honor. It would just be like more convenient for me. I just want to go over there, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna magically shimmy out of these here shackles, and I'm gonna go over there. Okay.
the only one with the drama is you.
And
it's you
me.
too. You the big contributor to the whole thing.
Mr. Brooks, I
Gaslighting.
have to preside over this case.
Yeah,
I have
and you
to
haven't
make
been
determinations.
impartial or fair yet.
Oh my God.
Mr. Brooks, I have a question to the
His version of fair is being like his mama and telling him it's okay what he done. You didn't mean to do. Oh my God. Who remembers, one in the chat, if you recall, Dawn, Darrell's mother, talking about he didn't mean to hurt nobody. He didn't mean to hurt nobody. After he just got finished shooting at his nephew and running over his girlfriend's foot in the exact same vehicle. One in the chat, if you recall Dawn opening her trap, her pie hole, and saying that Darrell didn't mean to hurt anybody. He didn't mean to hurt nobody. You know? That's why he was living in my car / his house in the driveway, because he didn't mean to shoot at his nephew, my grandson. He didn't mean it, y'all. Okay? You know? He didn't mean it, is what I'm telling you. Caged bird he was. I know why the caged bird sings. He sings because he don't have to listen to Darrell no more and see his face. That's why he sings. He sings from joy.
the state. I ask that you not interrupt. And that
It's not about me
response.
interrupting. It's about me attempting to understand. I've been saying that since we came in here.
Mr. Brooks, I
You
will.
can't-
I
you
will
can't
respond
force me to
as follows
understand.
to that. You waived your right to counsel.
I didn't waive my right to no counsel. I gave you the
Waived your
contract.
right.
I didn't waive my rights in the council. Look at Darrell. He's like, I did not ask for this. This is not exactly the thing that I had asked for. This ain't it. Okay? I had asked to be found not guilty and set free so that I can go and finish the job I started on Erica. That, you know, that's his plan. If they were to let him go right now, I promise you, Darrell would go straight looking for Erica. He would go straight looking for Erica. He don't learn nothing. And from that, he would learn, see, I'm smarter than them. They can't hold me down, even though I'm so little and Literally anybody could hold me down.
I did not. And you won't sit here and say that for the record, because that is not
No,
what
you
happened.
have,
didn't say
you
it.
are
No.
incorrect.
So we don't have the, do we have the
And you're-
paperwork? Because I believe that I gave you the paperwork back that you,
Mr. Brooks, you
I
very
gave it to you, altered,
clearly
and did not waive it.
have been presenting a nuanced argument regarding
That
the
is
right
not
to
true, Your Honor.
counsel
That is not
versus
true.
the right to assistance of counsel.
That is not true.
That's a pretty sophisticated argument. That's why I believe you fully understand what's going on in this courtroom.
I don't fully understand.
I disagree with your
I
characterization.
disagree with your character.
Oh my God. Yeah, Daryl is very much tantrum. The thumbnail is completely accurate. Daryl is definitely having a tantrum. For sure.
The right to counsel.
You know that you accepted
You
the way that I
waived
gave it to
the
you.
entirety-
So you shouldn't have did that if you had questions of me not understanding.
I don't have any questions whatsoever.
You definitely do, because I'm telling you right now I don't understand, and you still won't even acknowledge the fact that I'm saying in open court on the record that I don't understand something.
Daryl, you said a lot of things on the stand in open court. So first of all, you're not on the stand. Let's first clear that up. Okay. You never quite made it there, did you, Daryl? You never quite made it. That would have been hilarious. Oh, maybe he'll represent himself in this trial on Monday. Well, you know, this is the hearing. But it's another opportunity for Daryl to question himself. Daryl should have been questioning himself his whole life. Everything he's ever done, he should have sat back and questioned himself. Okay? Talked himself out of every decision he ever actually made. He was always wrong.
I haven't waived anything. You made decisions today that I didn't consent to,
Hey, George.
that I explained I did not answer because I didn't understand, which is my right to say that.
Right, Mr. Brooks,
It
you
is
are
also my Fifth
interfering
Amendment
with
right
the
to be
proper and
silent.
orderly administration of these proceedings. I understand that you disagree with the decisions that I have made, but you aren't respectful of the decisions. You keep wanting to debate them and argue them. That is not the proper legal recourse at this time. I have asked you if you're willing to waive your right to be present. You indicated you're not.
Uh-huh.
Because of the
yet
way
you continue to
You said
interrupt.
waive. I'm not waiving anything.
Then that's why you're here until I make a finding that you, by your conduct, are forfeiting your right to be present.
Well, make the finding and kick me out. Make the finding and hold me in contempt, which is what you waiting to do anyway. That's why that courtroom is.
If she was waiting to do anything, Daryl, guess what she would do? She would do the anything, okay? She don't need permission to do whatevers. She can do whatevers. And even if it ain't right, and even if it goes against the whatevers and the Constitution and the rules and such and how and etc., it won't matter because everyone fucking hates you, and they're gonna let her get away with it. We're gonna sweep it under the rug, and we're gonna say, well, now it's legal in Darrell's case. That's what we're gonna say, okay? Getting up underneath it is here prison by any means necessary, okay? By any means necessary.
set up the way it has for the whole time, because at some point it's anticipated that I will be over there.
Look at him. He's like, come on, say something back. So
not
that
impartial, and which is biased. It's judicial misconduct.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is a lesson actually. See what's happening? He says a thing, and he's pausing, he's staring at her. He's waiting for her to respond. She doesn't respond, which then causes him to continue to talk. This is a tactic. This is a tactic. This is a tactic used to get information out of people. Actually, you can, you ask them something that they're probably lying about, right? You ask them the basic question, and then you just be quiet. They give you their lie, whatever answer, or their piece of partial truth answer, and then you don't reply. You just steady stand there kind of staring at them. So they'll say their little piece of answer, and then they'll stop and wait for you to respond. But if you don't respond, they'll start talking again, and they'll say something else. Then they'll wait and they'll pause. Still say nothing. So they'll start talking again. By the end of it, they've told everything. They will fill, like a liar will fill in all the blank, the muted space. Like liars can't have dead air time. Basically, think of it like that. All you got to do is be quiet and they'll just talk. They'll just talk.
I stated from the beginning, sir, that the goals of this trial.
So you reading from
Are
the paper, or
threefold.
are you reading, or are you just citing what you know?
Number one, sir, is during the evidentiary phase of this was to control the presentation of evidence so as to ensure fairness and reliability of the criminal trial process.
And I offered
That
evidence that you
includes
didn't allow.
developing relevant facts upon which a determination of guilt or innocence can be made. What is sometimes referred to in the case law as the ascertainment of truth. There's an equal
The
secondary
ascertainment.
purpose related to efficiency and effectiveness. That has been my repeated use of 906.11 is what that would fall under. There's a third goal of everything that I've done here, and that is the courtesy and decorum in this courtroom, what I've sometimes referred to as civility. Of course, there are other goals as well, including protecting your rights, protecting the record, protecting the jurors.
How have my rights been protected, Your Honor, if I can't even put evidence into
Disagreement
it?
with the
I can't
court
even make evidence.
decisions, sir.
Yeah, but how can
In
I defend myself if I can't even present evidence?
But sir, you have not been willing to follow the rules of civility
But
and
that doesn't
decorum
have
and
anything
trial.
to do with my evidence.
It has
I could have
everything.
did that from the other courtroom too, correct?
Sir, you.
If I
by
can be
your
present from the
conduct-
other courtroom, I should be able to present evidence from the other courtroom as well.
And you, by your conduct this morning, sir, are
I'm
not
saying-
willing to
I'm
answer
saying-
the
I'm
most
saying
basic of
totality.
questions
The
about
totality,
whether
Your
The totalitarianism.